Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I don't know what I'm doing there, but so I've been trying to get a mission for the 255A forever now, and if you watched my stream earlier, you will have seen that I was working hard on it, and I decided to try more tonight. I don't know why I'm sitting here now. I'm so silly. I was looking at the camo. But I figured the AE phase one's a good candidate to try and do the 12,000 dealt, taken, and whatever the mission is. Let's see, can we show it? Yes, we can. I've been stuck on this, like I said, forever, and I just wanted to try out my AE phase one. I played it a decent amount today, and I really enjoy this tank, and you're gonna see why. It's great. So I'm headed to the typical brawling heavy area, and you can see our river road push is pretty skimpy looking, like there's not many going that way. I was very concerned, and I had a nagging suspicion that I was going to have to dart back to base to defend. So we're going to go ahead and head this way, and you can see their object had already secured the middle, which I don't know how they let him have that area. So yeah, how have you guys been anyways? I feel like it's been a really long time since I've uploaded on here, but maybe it hasn't been because I did Elden Ring. Yeah, Elden Ring. I haven't played it a ton since that video. I have a controller now. Somebody sent it to me through my Amazon wish list, and it makes that game a lot easier. But you can see the east is not looking great on here, and I knew that was going to happen. I decided just to go ahead and get up here, and I noticed the IS-3 seemed kind of like he was by himself, and he was. So my team decides to push real hard on this area. And also, if you notice, my hair is brown now, so yep. No more red. I know some of you all don't watch my streams and you just watch my YouTube videos, so the red was a lot to keep up with, so I'm gonna go ahead and push on this IS-3 and kind of get him out of here and back to the garage. Caliban is probably starting to sweat now because we're all pushing around, and I mean, to be mean to him and pick on him. I get the Caliban and the Cobra mixed up all the time, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're both C and they both have auto loaders or something. Wait, one has auto reloader, one has auto loader. I'll have to look and see, but I am already heading back to defend base because it does not look good at all. One thing I'm always trying to remember and remind myself is map awareness. We've got to have map awareness, and we want to start carrying these battles. We got to get back and defend. I noticed most people, like the people behind me, a couple people are just pushing onto their base. So I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go back and defend because that poor T-28 and Charioteer is not going to hold up to what's coming at them. And the G-Sor is, I guess, flanking around. I don't know. I don't think he expected us to come back so fast. But we're on 1,001 damage and 442 assistance. I'm just gonna hold down over here. There's a really nice dip to sit and be ready to wait for them to push. Oh, there's the G-Sor. And he is gone. They're literally rushing the T-28. He's deleted, and a lot of their teammates are in mid, so I guess they're just kind of hanging out there. We have the west side of the map claimed, and they have the middle and east, so a lot of map control on their part. They decided to not push this because they noticed that we have came back to defend, so... And that was a hit on the Iron Arnie. We're at 2,100 damage. And you notice the 283 disappeared. You're gonna see him here in a while. He is actually a very good player. Although he did shoot nothing but heat during the game, I think. But You know, that is the meta now, and I can't stand it. The heat is the meta. It's so stupid. It's personally, to me, stupid. You don't need heat for everything. Like, I played around with my ammo tops here in this match, and you're going to see I kind of flipped up, I guess you could say. I slipped up here. I'm going to go ahead and go mid, since I had a feeling that the object had ran back to his base. And nope, there he is. He's on the perch over there. ELC has mid. I'm not really worried about him, to be honest. He's got a dinky gun. I have that thing, and that gun won't do anything whatsoever. T832 is coming to support me, which is very nice. Do you guys like it when I do commentary and stuff on these videos? I don't know. I thought people, maybe they don't like me explaining what I'm doing, or maybe they just want to watch the replay with nothing. What do you guys prefer? Oh, and I wanted to say we are very close to 500 subscribers on here. I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers this year on this channel. I just gotta play more on here, and yeah. I gotta play more tanks, basically. I did load heat for the Progetto. He was hold down. I think that is, no, I think I load heat for him. And a lot of times I'll load it for a tough tank, and then I'll forget that I have it loaded, and then I'll just keep shooting it. And we have RHM coming around, and I'm like, oh gosh. So it's getting a little bit sketchy looking here. The T832 is, I don't believe he's on very high health, to be honest. You know, he's like literally one shot. I had this bad feeling that this Object 283 was going to flank around to our base and kind of get like up in the corner where Artie goes, and that he was going to shoot us from back there, but he never did. If I was him, I would have done that, but I ended up loading high explosive for the RHM, and there comes the ELC. And I was like, wait, I don't need HE for him. I don't know. I thought he would have done a lot more damage to the ELC, to be honest. He is a light tank, you know? And unfortunately, our, the TNH is getting rushed by all their tanks, so yeah, he's not looking too hot over there. So I decided just to get out of here. RHM, I noticed, had completely fallen back over there. And I loaded heat again. I don't need heat for any of them except for maybe the Progetto if he's hold down, but he doesn't have that much HP left, to be honest. T832 is in a bad way here. Up here, pop shot into those Kudes. Again, I didn't need the heat. He has no armor whatsoever. I've got support from the TS-54. So as they come around to try and shoot me, he can get some shots into him for me to help me out. Don't need any heat for the RHM either. Like I said, I forget that I haven't loaded. ELC's coming to say hi. Poor guy's struggling. RHM's wanting to tussle. Progetto's coming to help him. I kind of thought maybe I would get lucky and get a lucky snapshot or something, but no. And we get the Progetto, and the TS-54 gets the RHM, and I knew, I had a feeling that object was going to show up out of somewhere. And there goes my support. So now this ends up becoming very interesting because it's just me versus the SE-130PM and him. And I do not know where that SE-130PM went to. I thought he was going to come down the middle and shoot me in the back. And I was like, I gotta get some cover here and some bushes, something, just to keep me dark. Because I'm probably going to get lit by him. He's probably going to be right there in the bushes waiting for me to poke. And yeah, I did not know where the SU went. He has been dark for a really long time. I thought maybe he might have still been in the area where the tank destroyers sit over there, but I didn't know for sure. So I decided to kind of poke and test and see if my sixth sense goes off, and it doesn't go off, so he's not there. So now I don't know what's going on. I don't know where he went. Time to go and see if we can't get over this way without getting lit, but unfortunately things start to get really bad here really quickly for me, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna go up here and try to, this object's only one shot, I can finish him, and then I get lit. I should have aimed, I could have had him. I'm like, oh darn it. Luckily, I've got lots of health, and then I'm like, oh crud, there's the SU. And I'm like, now I'm really in a bad way here. Because they both got me in a really bad situation. And this is when I was like, I'm so dead. I'm so dead, so dead. Object misses. And the SU misses. And I'm like, oh my gosh, at this point, I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, all right, aim your shots. And he gets away. I was like, darn, come on, back out there again. No, he drove off. Very smart move on his part, because he's barely alive, and I'm barely alive, so. Oh, nope, he stayed. So now I'm just like, yeah, I'm totally just gonna back away from the situation because, you know, I gotta go dark. I gotta get this terrain between me and him. That way I can maybe like toy with him, and I need my repair kit so my engine's fixed because I feel like a slug. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and try to go proxy him and spot him, but how have you guys been? Have you been good? Been staying out of trouble? You've been staying cool in this heat? I know down in the southern states it's been getting really hot. Like I think Texas and everywhere's been really hot. We're supposed to get really bad weather, not bad weather, but really hot weather here in Kentucky in the next 2 days from like 90s, I think. And there he is. So we play a little proxy game here. We try to keep each other lit. And I am keeping an eye on the timer over there. I'm like, oh gosh, we're gonna run out of time doing this. The battle time's gonna run out. And I finally am just like, you know what, forget it. I just gotta get away from this guy and go dark. I gotta stay away from him. This is when I wish I had like just one more tank, but I don't know. These kind of battles, they make it so much fun. Like, at the end of this battle, I was clapping my hands. Is so happy. I don't know what he was doing here. I don't know why he thought he'd get an angle on me, but no, he couldn't. He's just trying to keep me lit to see what I'm going to be up to doing. Like, he's worried. I was just trying to get away from him. Oh, there he is. Alright, now I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. Time's running out. I just wonder if I would have backed up some more, if I could have gotten a shot onto him. Maybe, but time to go dark. We both go dark. It's like we're just canceling each other out, basically. I'm like, I don't know what he's up to. He's probably gonna come around this way, maybe. And I thought he was. I was like, well, he's totally gonna come this way, for sure. But you're gonna find out here really quickly that I was wrong. We're on 4,800 damage, 980 blocked, and 832 assistance, but unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get my mission. Sadly, I'm still playing around with different tanks trying to figure out what's going to work for me, so I'm like, I don't know where he is, where he's disappeared to. I honestly just didn't know, like, which way he was going to come after me. So I had a feeling maybe he might have still been up here. And then I got lit and I was like, wait, where? Where is he? The TS-54 was pretty certain he was in front of me, and I had a nagging suspicion he spotted me down the road, the one line. So, and then there he is, and I'm like, oh, crud, I'm so dead. He missed. Oh my gosh, guys. He missed. Can you believe it? That was a win. I will show the results at the end of this. I will just like put them in at the end. But that was like one of the funnest games I've had in a really long time on World of Tanks. That was the very first time I've ever aced a phase 1. I sadly did not get my mission for the T-55A, but I will just keep trying. With different heavies, I'll keep linking away, and eventually I'm going to get to the mouse. I have the mouse chin, and then I'll be able to probably get it with the mouse. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys probably next week or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week with a new upload, probably ships or something. So yeah, bye guys.